Chris, so far, the evidence is uncontradicted that the president used taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat an election. And the complaint that I've heard from Republicans all last week was that you don't have anyone who heard the call. Chris, so far, the evidence is uncontradicted that the president used taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat.
I know I am not the only person that just heard that. When I saw this video for the first time yesterday, I could not stop laughing. I was in tears. I was choking and everything. How embarrassing is this? So you have Eric Stallwell sitting up there being interviewed. At that point, I really wasn't even paying attention to why he was being interviewed. All I know is he must have thought that if he tried to ease one out, but it didn't work that way. It happens to all of us, but it doesn't happen when we're on the air and mic'd up. Those mics are so sensitive, they can pick up anything. That's why you have to be extra quiet when you're around, because they're very sensitive. And he must have thought if he just let and ease one out that no one would hear it. And apparently that did not go the way that he did. And a lot of people were questioning whether he farted or not. But I said, look, if you look at how he paused mid-sentence and how he shifted in his seat, you can tell that that was him. And that was definitely a farting sound right there. And you can tell he was probably embarrassed. If I was him, I would have been like, look, let's hurry up and get to this thing, and let me go to the restroom right quick and check my drawers to make sure I ain't got no doo-doo stains in my drawers. And it's so funny because they came up with a couple excuses to try to say that it wasn't him. First, he came out and said that it wasn't him, but of course he's going to say that. But it was another one before that, but the third one was funny because Chris Matthews said it wasn't him that farted, I was just moving my mug. Okay, so mugs being moved across a desk or a table now sound like farts? Yeah, sure. We know what a fart sounds like when we hear it. And that man let out a huge one right there on the air in the middle of an interview right there. I don't know what it is that he ate. Maybe for him it was Taco Tuesday. I don't know what. But he let out one right there. I feel bad for the people that had to be around him to have to smell that. They probably passed out. I'm not sure, because I realized you didn't really hear nobody after that. But the thing of the matter is, he sat there and with a straight face to make it seem like he did not just fart during a live interview. And as if we in the viewing public did not hear that. We heard that. It happens, like I said, it happens to all of us, but we are not live on the air while it happens. That was very, very embarrassing right there for him. He will not be allowed to let that one down. That was going to follow him the rest of his political career. But that's all I wanted to talk about with this situation right here. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, and I can't wait to see these comments. Y'all going to be cracking up and playing that over and over and over again, and I can't wait to see what y'all have to say. And I will talk to you in the next one.